support channel with Patreon and links in the description. Video will start with short. Whew! It's time to play a new series, eh? Love Kami Useless Goddess. Okay, I heard that Divinity Stage and Useless Goddess are both separate, we could say, like separate stories. So I could actually just play Useless Goddess even though it came out second. Achievement unlocked, do you see it? Yeah. Okay, let's just do stuffs. Windows setting, I'm okay with that. Auto skip icon. Okay. Automatic cursor erasure, nice. Okay, right click hides message window. That is very convenient. Okay, message speed. I like it like this, like as fast as possible. Skip read messages only, yes. Cancel that option. Okay. Window transparency. Makes the wait time as long as possible. I guess that's okay with me. Yo. Sample voice. Cool. What about Inori? She has a really soft voice. Hey. I'm probably aiming for this girl, Myka. Short spoiler. Quick save. I don't use mouse, so I'm okay with that. Start.
Ero Ero Kami.
So this is an explanation, eh? The countless god of Shinto. The gods were so many that they were considered to be countless. In Japan, these gods are present in all things and are known as Yaoyorozu no Kami. Okay? Cool.
日本では古くから万物には神様が宿ると考えられてきた。どんな小さなものにも神様は存在して、世界には数えきれないほどの神様がいる。
Oh, it's that kind of story. Okay. So, even a pencil could be possessed by God. Okay, cool.
そんな様々な神様が人々の前に姿を現したのが数年前。神様降臨と呼ばれる現象によってあまたの神様が降臨する。
降臨。
現世の世情に疎い神様たちは当然のごとく国内に混乱を巻き起こした。
Oh, that's bad.
だが神様という頂上の存在が現れ国民が混乱する中で政府は積極的に神様たちを受け入れるために行動を始め特別法案八百万措置法を成立した。
Okay. So legal measure regarding the goddesses who descended to the human world, basically a set of rules for humans and goddesses living together. I wonder what rule number 1 is.
しかしそれでも混乱は収まらず後からやってきたアマテラス大神によって制定された神様教育法によって事態は沈静化していくこととなる。今ではほとんどの神様が人々の良き隣人として生活に溶け込んでいる。しかし中には神様教育法に従わずに自由気ままに生活する神様もいた。やりたいことを自由にやり自由に生活する一部の神様。
Divine Education Act.
中でも人に害をなす神様を人々は荒神と呼んだ。
Oh, it's the same term they use for God Eater. Yeah, God Eater. Oops, already.
ほんとうるさい。 バカの一つ覚えみたいに構成って
Naughty god. This. Too long.
とくだらなくてつまらない神様
Okay. Her title is way too long.
何のかてめえこっちが下手に出てたらつけ上がりやがって
Two goddesses were in the middle of a fight right in front of me. One really sexy one really sexy one. Holy crap. It had been a few years since the goddesses first descended. Some of those mixed into human society have lent a helping hand, showing the way it ought to be. For goddesses, the goodwill and thoughts of humans becomes Sakimitama, source of power. So, referred to blessing from the gods to mankind in Ero Kami, it refers to human happiness or goodwill, which gives goddesses power. Okay, the goddesses who try to carry it work to help people, and generally have gentle personalities. Oh, so that's why the title is called Useless Goddess. Okay, cool. I can see why. However, the two goddesses in front of me didn't seem that way in the slightest. In fact, they were the opposite. I could tell as soon as I saw this. The lights in the room flickered incessantly, and what would have been a sunny day turned into a rainy one.
地味神の言うことなんか絶対に聞かないから
Is she seriously a goddess of the dirt? What?
地味神って言ったなもう許さねえぞ
Shrine maid. The goddesses were fighting like kids. Wait, were they actually goddesses? I know one of them is a shrine maiden for sure, and the other...
過ごしたから怒るなんてガキじゃんガキはどっちだいちいち反発する方がガキだろうがなんだよこの婿手婿てめえ絶対に更生させてやるからなへへやれるものならやってみろ
The argument intensified. It showed no signs of stopping. Oh, so the main character's name is Shoei. Shoei-san. Can I really find a way to end this argument between goddesses? God, it's kinda late. I was on my way home during the dinner I just bought from a convenience store. The world was dark around me, and there was a soul inside. Well, this is what it's like here in this town, eh? Kannagi is an old-fashioned town. There are only a few small stores and workshops. Oh, this reminds me of the anime that I missed so much, Kannagi. I haven't really been able to catch up with the manga version either. Damn. Yeah, Kannagi. Really classic anime. Pretty good too. We are part of the city, so there's lots of people, but most are the older folks. Rare. So no one really goes out at night. People here are generally quiet, and the town has a mellow feel. But lately, there's been one recurring problem troubling the area. Useless goddesses. Probably. Another blackout. Well, it seems that the goddess of the power plant is starting to become pissed, and so blackout, okay? These blackouts have been making the news every day lately. It's kind of similar to our train system. Like our our train system constantly fucks up on a weekly to monthly basis. Yeah, and sometimes it just how do I say it? It stays that way for an entire week sometimes. So people are actually getting to work late a lot thanks to that, which really sucks for them. If they had been just simple blackouts, there wouldn't be so much fuss. Town of constant unexplained blackouts. Probably the work of a goddess. Just as that news headline stated, Kanagi's blackouts were pretty frequent. Several blackouts a day is enough to liven up any place. Day or night, without any pattern. Not even experts could predict when they'd happen. It hasn't hit me personally yet, but all these blackouts cause a lot of problems. Why is this tower look like it has lights on? The very middle one. It doesn't look like a blackout for... Maybe that's the problem. For those living here, the constant threat of blackout makes it impossible to relax. In the areas affected can range from a few meters to few hundred meters, so there's no consistency at all. It's all because of a goddess's tantrum, okay? That's why. And it was even affecting the yen exchange rates for some industries located in the area. If we only knew what was causing it, we could do something. Yeah. Ow. What? WTF? Suddenly all the lights around me went out and the night went pitch black. Why are you questioning whether this is a blackout or not? Isn't it obvious enough? You dumbass bitch. All the light in nearby houses and on the streets were dark. Buildings in the distance were still lit up. So the only place hit was right here around me. And you must be the cause. This must be what was just on the news, eh? It took me by surprise being caught up in something I've just been thinking about. Going through something like this all the time would be enough to drive someone crazy. Also, so glad I stopped by the store on the way home. If I had gone to buy dinner any later, I'd been stuck in the store. Hell. A silhouette. Who are you? I was so focused on the blackout that I had been watching the road. I just barely missed running into someone. My body had reacted on reflex, so we both made it through unharmed. Go? Huh? I only saw her for an instant, but it was a girl around my height. I turned around instinctively and saw the girl stumbling along unsteadily. Wonder if she's okay. The girl's body started shaking, and she fell without even trying to catch herself. Hey! As if timed to her fall, the surrounding lights came back on. It looked like the blackout was over. Well, never mind that, I should help. When I looked back at the girl, she was slowly getting up off the ground. Goree. Huh? You're loud. Holy hell. Just as she shouted this, the street lights flickered violently and the just restored power flicked back off. Another blackout. And what's with that timing? The girl collapsed again. Are you actually topless? Wait. The fuck? You okay? I consciously held my breath as I approached the groaning, twitching girl. Her clothes were unusual, made in a rather sexy yet traditional Japanese style. Her figure was captivating. I found it hard to keep my eyes off her. Any one of her physical traits would have set her apart from regular humans. Though, I've never seen one firsthand, I already knew what she was. Megami. I knew there were goddesses in the world, but I had never met one before. I had seen divine idols performing on TV a lot of times, of course, so Myka is one of them. Because of what I heard from her sample voice. Japanese idols are cute and likable. Yeah. This goddess's somehow sparkle and seemed like a dream, forever out of reach. But this goddess here was different from the ones I see on screens. While her clothing exuded willfulness and independence, her expression was quite strained. Okay. She's actually not topless. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Megami Sama, something the matter? Just feed her already. She said, Hareta. So loudly, and you don't know what's going on? Give her food already, stupid dumbass. Yeah, what is it? Please. Good. Just then, the goddess's stomach growled loudly. Wait. Did you actually collapse because you're hungry? Goddess nodded quickly, still lying on the ground. So it appeared she was just hungry. And she kept glancing at me. Despite her collapsing, it appeared she was actually fine. She looks fine. In fact, she'd probably be perfectly okay if I just left her like that. Your eyes are drawn similarly to a cat. Yeah. Damn. I like that. My eyes met hers mid-thought as she stared at me. Her gaze moved little by little downward and towards my convenience store bag. Would you like a bit of my dinner? Yeah, you gotta come to my house, okay? It looked as if her dreams had come true. Oh well, I was just going to have a late dinner, but okay. The way she made such a show of it made her seem like a regular schoolgirl. Go ahead. Eat it all. I already ate something earlier, so I'll be okay. Okay? I won't ask for it back. Let's call it an offering. So, yeah. Go ahead. Eat them. The goddess jumped to her feet and stared at me with puppy eyes. and the power came back as if it had been on a timer.
食べた食べた。
Okay. The revived goddess had eaten my late night dinner in a flash. It was just an evening snack, so it wasn't large, but still substantial.
ありがとう。いやー、あのまま餓死するかと思ったよ。あんたは私の恩人だね。
She was talking constantly, her manner totally different from before. Her clothing was revealing, and when she moved, little flashes of skin caught my eye. Oh man. Like, imagine really meeting her. Holy shit. How much of a boner would you have? Maybe being able to almost, but not quite show everything was kind of a divine power?
ありゃ、急に黙り込んでどうした？
Hmm? Oh, so you're a goddess, right?
うん、そうだよ。あ、自己紹介がまだだったね。
Yeah.
あたし椿あかね。あかねでいいよ。
I have your number. My name's Shonarumi.
しょう。しょうか。
Shoka.
いい名前だね。
Are you serious? You Shoka. Oh my god. A pun out of nowhere. What the hell? The goddess Akane repeat my name over and over as if to memorize it. So Akane-san, why did you wait to eat anything until you collapsed in the street?
あかねでいいよ。あたしだってしょうって呼ぶからね。あと敬語とか使われるとくすぐったいから敬語もなしで。
Really? She seemed to be a very casual goddess.
大丈夫。あたしがいいって言うんだから問題なし。
Seeing this, the well-endowed goddess thrust out her chest. She sure was a trailful goddess. Gotcha! Connie, step better. She already said it was, but it never hurts to check.
うん、完璧。
Connie flashed her satisfied smile. I couldn't help but like her easygoing nature, you know? Indeed, just having her around was enough to make me feel good. Like, she was so upbeat. So, why did you end up collapsing from hunger anyway, Connie?
あ、それは。
I mean, you ate my dinner without a second thought, so it's not like you're fasting, right?
それは。その。
Oh no. Really, what? She stepped off into space. And finally she opened her mouth, slowly, started to speak.
お金がなかったから。
Hmm? I had been expecting something a bit more exotic.
って何さ。そうですよ。私はどうせ貧乏神様ですよだ。
Connie started to pout, her shoulders slumped. She clearly didn't like my reaction. But something else was bothering me. Look, you're a goddess. But don't you live in a boarding house?
あるにはあると思うけど、権限してから一度も行ったことありません。
Connie answered, still pouting. She was putting on a show, but she seemed honest enough.
私の下宿先はどうでもいいの。それより、私はショーの家に行ってみたいかな。
For what?
あー、
Do you want to marry into our house if we are rich or something, so that you can get good food every day? And just then a rich rose from her stomach again. Still hungry?
うん。まあ、ねえ、ダメ？
Akane came closer and looked at me with upturned eyes. As a guy sitting next to a young beauty dressed like Akane was enough to get my pulse racing, my dick hard, and everything hard. I didn't say that.
あれあれショーってばちょっと顔赤いけどどうしたの？ああ、もしかして私の魅力にメロメロだったりして。
You're not wrong, but uh-huh.
へえ、ほんとかな。ふれふれ。
She got excited and came closer, pushing her cleavage for me to get a better look. There is so much to see. You tempt any red-blooded young man. Okay. But I'm sort of staying and putting up myself too, so it's not like I've got tons of food, okay?
いいの？やったー！
Also, I can't just use the kitchen anytime I want, so I have to check with my landlady first. If she says no, then I'm sorry, that's that. Yeah.
ショーならちゃんと説得してくれると信じてるから大丈夫。
You. He smiled. An optimistic brat. Oblivious to the reality of the situation. Just don't get your hopes up, man. I take out my smartphone to get in touch with the landlady. Huh? 10% battery? What? Did I forget to charge it this morning?
お、どうかしたの？
Yeah, no, it's just my phone battery's almost dead, so I should still be able to make a call. Thinking about it made me nervous though.
ほー。私がなんとかしようか？
Are you the goddess of electricity or something? That would be so convenient, thank you. Free electricity for life, man. That is so much utility bills that you can cover. Just by yourself, man. Can you?
大丈夫。神様にできないことなんてない。多分。
Are you gonna cause a blackout again? Probably.
そりゃそうだよ。神様だって万能じゃないんだから。
Come on now. Can you really help?
もちろん。私は神様なんだよ。それくらい余裕余裕。
You're saying it's easy and then you want us to not expect too much. Eh? Of course, she herself had said that goddesses were omnipotent. So, whatever. Do what you can. Don't break it. It's expensive. Yeah. Puffing out her overflowing chest, confidently, Akane took my phone.
任せてよ。よし。じゃあ早速。てりゃー。
Oh man. If I actually had a face cam on, you guys would be laughing at my reaction, man. What the fuck? I genuinely jerked. Like, huge dung. Duh. There was an electric zap and suddenly my battery died and the phone turned off. You messed up.
いやー、今日はたまたま調子が悪かったというか、お腹が空いててうまくいかなかったというか。
Whoops. I think now is the perfect time to play this.
Oh! Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up!
Akane. Maybe I'm just off today. Maybe it's because I'm so hungry. Okay. Okay.
と
Okay. 'Oh, my phone! You know how much that cost? Ford!
ここがショーの住んでる家か。確かにちょっと古い感じはするけど、いい雰囲気。
After the phone incident, I couldn't exactly get rid of the goddess now, so I brought her home. She stared at the old Japanese-style houses in front of her in wonder.
椿荘？
Connie read the name kid aloud.
私と同じ名前だ。おお、すごい偶然。これはもう運命だね。
So you want to make this your shrine or something? Tsubaki Apartment. That's the name of the place I'm staying in. Tsubaki Soul. They remodeled an old house into an apartment, and I love this old-fashioned look. My mom's friend used to run it, but now her student daughter, and old friend does. To me, this place is like a second home, some place to truly relax. Sadly, I'm the only tenant. The only other people are the landlady, her mom.
なんかいいよね。なんていうか、安心する？
It looked like Akane liked it too. Alright, let's go inside.
はーい。
I opened the door and let Akane inside. Yo, that's my girl.
おかえり。遅かったわね、ショー。
That's my girl. I wonder if her route is available. I want it to. Hello, Myka. When I opened the door, a girl in uniform stood there with folded arms. It was like an aura was drifting about her. Hey there, Myka. It was my childhood friend and current landlady, Myka Kanugi. Pretty nice name, eh? Despite her rough style, she always takes care of me in one way or another. And here she was waiting for me.
こんな夜遅くに出て行ったかと思えば、今まで何してたの？
You're smiling, but her voice was not. Well, I got a little hungry. Stopped by convenience store, right?
でもこんな時間に外出するならちゃんと言ってから出てってよ。寮母なんだから住人の安全を守る義務があるのよ。
And I'm gonna be responsible for your happiness one day. Whew!
それに電話しても繋がらないし。
She's been worrying since I pretended was out so late. I'm sorry, but my battery died. But thanks for worrying about me. I wanna hug her.
別に心配なんてしてないわよ。でも次からはちゃんと教えてよね。
Alright, no need to be so tsum about this. Myka looked away angrily. Yep, got it.
うん。わかればいいのよ。
Okay.
ちょっと、ショーってば、そんなとこ立ってたら私が入れないじゃん。
Just when I thought I was clear. Before I could start to explain things to Myka, Connie stuck her head in. She then wrapped her arms around my waist to bolt. I wanted to enjoy the soft press against my back a bit, but it wasn't the time. Oi! Don't grab me. I pushed Akane away.
もう、ショーってばそんなに照れなくてもいいじゃん。
Pouting a little, Connie willingly backed off.
ねえ、ショー。
Myka's voice was icy with anger. The aura of rage was even more apparent than before.
その人、誰？
Again, she was fighting, but her voice was not. Yeah, so.
夜食を買いに行ったっていうのは女の子を連れ込むための嘘だったわけね。
I didn't. No, Akane is nothing like that to me.
へえ、あかね。ねえ、ショーが女の子を呼び捨て？随分と親しい関係なのね。
No. Look at it from her eyes. Yes, I was bringing a girl home. It was getting harder to insist it was all just a misunderstanding. Okay, listen here. There's a reasonable explanation.
ほう、早く入れてよ。
Shh. Connie tried to force her way past me, oblivious to my situation. Okay, wait. Now's not the time, okay? Just let me explain first.
いいもん。入れてくれないなら、私にも考えがあるから。そりゃ。
Dear? Just as I thought this, Akane ran into me. I managed to fall, but somehow Akane got in front of me. Oh! Hold on. Don't read it. Anything in this, Myka. I just ran her onto the street, okay?
そういうことなのね。
No.
ショーはこういうエッチな格好の人がいいのね。
No, I mean to you, Myka.
いきなりエッチって言われた。
I couldn't see her expression, but I'm sure Myka was smiling. Myka?
うちのアパートは不純異性行為禁止よ、バカ。
Am I homeless now? Am I? After that, I was able to somehow calm her down and explain properly. She reluctantly listened to me and accepted the truth.
それじゃあ倒れてた神様に夜食をあげたらついてきちゃったってこと？
Holy crap, you're my type. You are my type. Yeah, I do like girls who dress glamorously. Yeah, someone like her. Yeah. Myka asked again as we walked down the hall. Then he followed behind her and marveled at the interior. Well, yes, that's exactly what happened, and my battery died, so I couldn't call. Sorry.
それなら仕方ないかな。さっきは怒ってごめんね。
She apologized for the one-sided fight. No, I shouldn't have gone out without saying anything. Yeah, we're both in the wrong.
そうだね。それで私は神様にご飯を作ればいいの？というか、私が作っても大丈夫なの？
I understood what she meant. She was wondering if goddesses had some special religious thing for her with food. I think it's okay. She doesn't seem to mind, and I gave her convenience store food.
そうそう、ショーからもらったご飯美味しかったよ。わかった。神様の頼みだし、作ってみるわ。
After Myka left, looking nervous, Connie and I went into the living room. Oh man, Myka can cook too. That's wife material, man. Woo! Alright. Why not make this in 1 hour part? First part, hey? Good idea? Good idea. Staring at the spectacle in front of me, I was so stunned that I almost forgot to eat.
すごい。どれもすごい美味しい。
Can I have some too? Like me, not show me? Man. The dishes covering the table disappeared one by one, by one by one. Was I dreaming? This Akane. What kind of stomach does she have?
マイカの料理最高。これはもうあれだね。やばいね。
Are you talking about yourself, you holy cow? Even as she spoke, Akane never took her eyes off the food.
うわ、神様に褒められちゃった。
Myka seemed surprised by this. To be honest though, as house mother for a few years, she had become a great cook.
お口に合ったみたいでよかったです。うんうん。マイカの料理は最高だよ。
And as she talked, the food continued flowing into her mouth.
あ、そうだ。マイカも私のことあかねって呼んでよ。神様って言ったら誰かわからないし、さん付けされるのもくすぐったいからさ。そう？まあ私としてもこっちの方が話しやすいけど、本当にいいの？
She was already getting used to it. Myka's great at getting along with people.
そんな細かいこと私は気にしないって。というわけで、はい、おかわり。まだ食べるのね。
Myka's face looked slightly strained as she refilled the bowl with rice.
はあ、食べた。もうお腹いっぱい。
You ate so much you should burst. There's a mountain of spotless plates in front of her. Why did she just put it all in that tiny little body? Probably the boobs, but whatever. So anyway, what next? Kane?
もう少しだけ休んでから考えようかな。
Akane answered in a sleepy voice. She will sprawl out on the floor like she'd exhausted herself eating, like a kid.
まるで自分の家みたいにくつろいでるわね。
When the real owner is looking.
だって居心地いいし。
Kane sat, laying limp on the floor. I was surprised at how fast she could relax in a stranger's house. Damn.
そういえばさ。
The prone. Oh. She's in the prone position, I assume. The prone Akane looked sluggishly up at Myka.
ご飯食べてる時も気になってたけど、マイカってショーの彼女なの？
Yes. Yes. Please say yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes! Yes! Myka was struck speechless, her face turning bit red.
違う。そんなんじゃないわよ。いきなり何言ってるのよ。
You're supposed to say yes! 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 Not no! 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 That's not the way! Yes!
だって一緒に暮らしてるし、こんな美味しい料理が作れるんじゃん。そういうの人の世界じゃ恋人って言うんじゃないの？
Yes!
そういう人もいるけど、私とショーは幼馴染、大家と住人の関係。それ以上でもそれ以下でもないわよ。
No! No! We are.
でもそこまで必死に否定すると余計に怪しいな。
Just admit it already.
怪しくないわよ。違うんだからね。
Just admit it already. That's not right. We are girlfriends and boyfriend. It's exactly like you think. Exactly like you think.
そんなはっきり言わなくてもいいじゃない。ちょバカ。
Aww. If you take it the way I said it, it's like she's embarrassed. Yay.
やっぱり仲良さそう。私お皿洗ってくるから。
Myka stood up like she wanted to escape and started washing dishes with her back to us. I went back to my room to charge my phone, and on the way back I looked up at the night sky. Looked up at the night sky. What a nice night. The constellation Pegasus filled the autumn sky. The fallen insects played their cool music, announcing the changing season. She can't go home at this hour, huh? Akane might be a goddess, but she's still a girl. With that hella sexy outfit. Couldn't say it's entirely safe. There's no way she would be safe. No way. Well, maybe she should stay the night. And who are you? Thinking this, I turned my gaze back toward the courtyard. Huh? The familiar courtyard hosted an unfamiliar figure. It was a girl bathed in brilliant moonlight. Tsuki. Kaguya. Reminds me of Kaguya. Then, yeah. Her hair, black as the night, sparkled in the light of the moon and the stars. Dressed like a shrine maiden, her slender body and elegant face were like a painting. You're a goddess, aren't you? I could tell at a glance. This girl was different from Akane. She had an entrance in divine beauty that pulled me in. She was much more like the goddesses I seen on TV, the idols. Hearing a murmur, the girl turned her eyes to me. Oh, yeah. You know me? Her voice fell on my ear like the pure ringing of a bell. Yes. Yes, I am. May I ask how you know my name? Ah. Well, thank you for your kind introduction. The local Earth Goddess. That must mean she's someone very important. But, wait, local Earth Goddess? What is an Tsujigami doing here? Which means Earth Goddess. Tsujigami. She covered her mouth and gave a small laugh. The gesture seemed to suit her. She was worlds apart from a certain co-ethnic goddess. Aaron, was it? I had a feeling that I knew what this was about. I had never even dreamed that a goddess might come to Tsubaki apartments. But tonight, our sudden guest was visiting. I was right. Was it wrong of me to bring her here? The way she put a hand on her cheek and sighed was the essence of humility. I don't think she's been burdened yet. Yet. You know, she was so gentle. She was very easy to talk to, but in a different way than Akane, from Akane. Of course. Right this way, my lady. I led Inori inside to find Akane. Inori bowed dimly to Myka.
Myka です。よろしくお願いします。ちょっとショー、どうしてまた神様が来るのよ。
She wants to talk to Akane, apparently.
茜に?
She glanced at Akane. Akane had turned away and showed his thumb as if her earlier cheer had never been here. Nori drew near her to her.
そういう行動が人に迷惑をかけているんですよ。
Yeah, with the blackouts.
なんだよもう、私はやりたいことをやってるだけなの。私の自由をいちいち祈りにとやかく言われたくない。分かったら早く帰って。ほら、し。
You know his expression hardened at Akane's she gesture. Huh. One would think goddesses would be able to talk peacefully, but it looked like your storm is brewing here.
あかねさん、私はあかねさんのことを考えて構成をですね。私のことを考えてるなら放っておいてよ。なんなの？暇なの？暇って、これが私のお役目であって決して暇しているわけではありませんよ。ああ、そう。じゃあ影が薄くてあんまり仕事を振ってもらえなかったんだ。違います。あかねさんの構成が終わらないから他の仕事がないだけです。あかねさんが早く構成すれば私もいろいろと土地神として仕事ができるんです。
It was like a teacher arguing with a juvenile delinquent. I thought that goddesses were some mystical, elegant beings, different from humans. But judging from the back and forth happening right here, goddesses were no different from humans.
ほんとうるさい。バカの一つ覚えみたいに構成ってほんとくだらなくてつまらない神様。
Akane was now the angry one. Black out now? As if responding to Akane's anger, the lights went off and sent the room into darkness. If Akane went off in this darkness, who knows what might happen. I had to stop this somehow. Suddenly I heard the rustling of cloth and figure leapt up from the dark. At the beginning.
やんのかてめえ。こっちが下手に出てたらつけ上がりやがって。
Once my eyes were used to the dark, I could see Inori glancing at Akane. Who was this? Where did that meek, gentle flower of Japanese beauty go? I might have been imagining it. Okay, wait. But it sounded like rain had started to pour down outside.
ねえ、地味神の言うことなんか絶対に聞かないから。
It's raining.
地味神って言ったな。もう許さねえぞ。つぼしたから怒るなんてガキじゃん。ガキはどっちだ。いちいち反発する方がガキだろうが。なんだとこの婿勢。婿てめえ絶対に構成させてやるからな。へへ、やれるものならやってみろ。
They're starting to sound like children. I glanced to the side and saw Myka staring dumbfounded at the goddess' spine. For the time being, if we didn't get things settled down, then the discussion would go nowhere. Okay, you two. All this shouting at night is...
働きもしないニート神のくせにいちいち偉そうなんだよ。何を？私は自由だから働く必要がないだけ。そういうのを人の世じゃニートって言うんだよ。
Nito. N-E-T. Was no good. Neither of them would listen to me. I managed to get rough, but it looked like it wouldn't stop until I got Akane restrained. Now listen up. You two gotta stop fighting. Unable to stay in the dark room, tripped over the chair.
何？ショーどうかしたの？
I'm fine, I just ran into something. I had tripped, but I saved myself from falling by grabbing onto some hits. Some hits, soft, and smells good. I'd hear a captivating voice very nearby, and straining my eyes in the dark, I made out Inori's back. So, this softness under my hands?
翔さん、その、あまりそうやって離れますと。はあ？翔、あんた何やってんの？
Oh! No, wait, it was an accident.
また、翔さんの指が動いて。さっさと離れなさいよ、バカ
I'm so sorry. I should have gone away from it like Myka demanded. But it seemed so wrong to release this blissful softness that my hands were enjoying.
おお、そこまで攻めるなんて翔やるね。どうせならもっとガシッと掴もう。ほらほら。何言ってるのよ、あかね。だってもう少しこのままの方が面白そうじゃん。それに翔だって男の子だからおっぱい飲みたいだろうし。
Just as Akane said, I would have loved nothing more than to really squeeze. It was such a rare opportunity, I really wanted to savor the moment.
翔、こんないつまでもひっついてないでさっさと離れなさい。
At that! Just as reason and desire battled out in my brain, Myka's thumb on my head helped reason win. But it was so close. It was so damn close. Oh, I'm really, sorry. I was down on the floor groveling. It was really a bad thing to grow up a goddess.
あれは事故ですので、お気になさらないでください。
Yo, why are you so understanding of this? How? Inori was kind enough to let me off easy, but if it had been anyone else, I'd likely be in jail. And at the very least, thanks to my little adventure in groping, Akane and Inori weren't fighting anymore.
いろいろと脱線しましたが、話を戻しますね。私がここに来たのは茜さんへの用事と、翔さんたち椿荘の住人の方にお伝えしなければならないことがあったからです。
Sweeping away the strained atmosphere, Inori straightened her back and took on a serious expression. Explain to us what?
茜さんとこの椿荘のことです。
I don't understand at all. What did the two have to do with each other?
まずはじめに、茜さんはこの椿荘の屋敷神という神様なんです。
Huh? House of Goddess? I had never heard the term before. So, what kind of goddess is that?
屋敷神は文字通り建物を守護する神様です。茜さんはこの椿荘専属の神様と思っていただければ問題ありません。
Oh? Oh? Really? So goddess have been watching over Tsubaki apartments? Judging by Myka's astonishment, she hadn't known either. But you're a goddess, so don't you live in a boarding house?
あるにはあると思うけど、権限してから一度も行ったことありません。
Oh, I remember her saying that she'd never been home once when we first met. If that's the case, then it's only natural Myka didn't know. I got a connection now, so now, what about you two?
私は茜さんのお目付け役ですね。
Guardian, eh? As I looked at the defiant Akane, I felt like I understood the need. Yeah, I bet Akane really does need a guardian.
ちょっと、やっぱりってどういうこと？
やっぱりゆる。
茜さんは屋敷神であると同時に、荒神と呼ばれる神様だからです。
Inori ignored Akane's protest as she continued speaking. Origami? That sounds ominous.
物々しい。確かにそうですね。荒神とは、神様が持つ人力を制御できず、人に迷惑をかけてしまうような神様。荒ぶる魂を持つ神様。故に荒神というのです。
Oh. Jinriki is the divine power goddesses use. Happiness and goodwill of people become Sekimitama, which goddesses take as nourishment to make Jinriki. This information had been such big news after the descent, I still remembered it years later. So basically, you have to stay close to Akane to make sure that her bad behavior stops. You might be putting it too frank, but that seemed about right.
そうですね。椿荘の方々が茜さんのことを知らなかったのは、茜さんが権限して以来遊び回っていて、一度もここに来たことがないからです。
That sounded like Akane had said when we met.
だって私は荒神だよ。構成なんて必要ないじゃん。茜さん、あなたの力はとても強力で、大勢の人に迷惑をかけているんですよ。
そうだよ。
そうだって何度も停電を起こしてたじゃないですか。
Four? Yeah. You know you're glad there at Akane, who started to look sulky.
え、嘘？あの停電で茜が原因なの？
Myka was clearly surprised, but I've been thinking something like that for a while now. The blackouts happened like clockwork, whenever Akane started to get worked up. And then whenever she felt better, the power would snap back on.
そうです。ここ最近神奈木町周辺で頻発して起こっている停電は、構成から逃げ出した茜さんの人力が暴走しているからなんです。
Let's do a quick save. Just for fun. So all the blackouts have been caused by an Aragami losing control of the Jinriki? But Akane's the household goddess here, right? So why does her power make the electricity go out? Usually a goddess Jinriki is connected to the goddess's origin, according to legends. So Akane's power was connected to electricity despite her being a household goddess.
そういえば昔この場所には送電鉄塔が立っていたって聞いたことがあるわ。
Oh? Is that so? I've never heard about that. Well, I was here before the apartments. I've been at home here since I was a child, but never thought much about what was here before.
その送電鉄塔が由来となったのが茜さんの人力です。残念ながら荒神として権限している茜さんは電気を奪うことしかできないようですが。
Oh, that's inconvenient. Nori added, explaining more about Akane's Jinriki.
そしてそんな風に構成を拒否する態度をとって停電を起こしていたせいか今日茜さんが逃げ出した時に一つの決定が下されました。これから2ヶ月以内に茜さんが構成できなかった場合、神様から妖怪へと降格されることが決まりました。2ヶ月というのは過去の構成のデータをもとに1ヶ月で構成は厳しいだろうとの判断です。
Well, that's pretty lenient, I guess. I've never heard of goddesses becoming spirits before.
はいはい、降格ね。降格。それくらいならって妖怪に降格？私が？
Yeah.
はい、そうです。これは上司が決定したもので、私に覆す権限はありません。
Hearing this, Akane hung her head. So what exactly does that entail? Demoted to a spirit. Judging by Akane's reaction, it must be something pretty serious.
人力が失われると思います。
She talks so soft.
こうして地上に権限していることもできなくなる可能性もあります。
Oh, that's... Basically, it meant Akane who would disappear. I had no idea the punishment would be so harsh. The second Akane made a sound. She's sound asleep.
ふざけるなー！なんでそんなことになってるわけ？おかしいでしょ！
There, another blackout. However, since we finally knew the cause, Myka and I weren't all that concerned.
やだやだ、絶対にや
Her selfishness was almost shocking. Inori stared at her in amazement as well.
なんとかできないの地味神。あ？誰が地味神だこのビート神。
Inori lost it. Apparently Dirt Goddess was going too far.
こういう時に役に立たないと意味ないじゃん。だから私には権限がないって言ってたじゃねえか。
She raised her voice, truly at the end of her patience. Inori, please come down. Do you want some booby grabby again? Yeah, second round?
すみません。私としたことがまた心を乱してしまいました。
It seems like she doesn't want that. Luckily this time she actually did calm down. If they had started fighting again, it would have been bad.
私だって茜さんに妖怪になってほしくありません。私もお手伝いしますので構成を本気で頑張ってください。
Kyose. Nuri continued, having relaxed a little bit. Connie, sulking heavily, was looking away but glanced over every once in a while like she was listening secretly.
そしてここからが翔さんやマイカさんにも大きく関係してくる部分になります。茜さんが妖怪化した場合、椿層が取り壊される可能性があります。取り壊し？
Why would it happen? I never even considered that this place would disappear.
屋敷神がいなくなってしまうと、その建物を守る神様がいなくなってしまうということです。そうなれば神様の力で守られていた建物にどんな被害が出るかわかりません。建物の老朽化で床が抜けたり、屋根が落ちる可能性もあります。もしかするともっと危険な可能性も。
Inuri paused for a deep breath. Then she looked straight at us.
当然ここに住まう人に被害が出てしまいます。皆さんに被害が出る前に取り壊してしまわないといけないんです。
The problem was worse than I expected. But it also sounded like one we really couldn't do anything about.
もし茜の構成が終わらなかったら、私たちはここを追い出されるってことですか？そうなります。もちろんその場合は次に住む場所はきちんと手配させてもらいます。
Inori was watching us carefully as she said this. This was also clearly part of her job. I doubt that there are many people who would be happy to hear that they'd have to up and move like that. To say goodbye to their apartments after so many years, after growing so comfortable here, was unthinkable.
こんな形で突然お伝えすることになってお二人には申し訳ないと思います。ですが私が茜さんを立派に構成させてみせますので任せてください。
But more than anything, I didn't want Akane to disappear. We only just met, but in that time, I had grown to like a goddess. I couldn't accept the idea of her disappearing like that. Inori, it's just a thought, but could I help in Akane's rehabilitation? Rehab, I'll just say rehab. Rehabilitation is way too long. Rehab.
ちょっとショー、どういうことよ。
Just what I said. We could help Akane get better. 2 is better than 1. 3 is better. Best of all, I'm gonna bet. 3 is best of all. If we helped, it could make Akane's rehab that much easier. That way we could keep Akane from becoming a spirit and protect Tsubaki at the same time.
構成を手伝うってなんでショーが？
To protect you, Myka. Yeah. She's talking about tearing Tsubaki apartments, right? If we can't do anything at all, we should.
そうね。でも本人がやりたくないなら別に構成しなくてもいいんじゃない？
I couldn't believe my ears. So you're fine with them tearing down the house?
そこまで考えてないわよ。ただ潰れちゃっても仕方ないとは思ってるわ。実際に椿荘にはショーしか住んでないじゃない。今まで椿荘はギリギリで生活できてる程度なのよ。まだこうして下宿先として機能してるのは奇跡よ奇跡。 こんなボロい下宿なんて取り壊して駐車場とかにしちゃった方が地域のためよ。ついに来るべき日が来たってことかな。
She said like it was nothing. It could be true. It could be. If the number of tenants was really the problem, they have torn it down the moment I became the last. But the only reason it's still here is because Myka has an emotional attachment to it too, right? I can't accept Tsubaki getting torn down. I have to do what I can.
まあ
Yeah.
そこまで言うなら別に止めはしないわよ。
Yeah. She didn't seem particularly convinced, but she seemed to accept it.
お気持ちは大変嬉しいのですが、本当にいいんですか？
Yeah. This problem affects us directly. Of course I want to help. Yeah. Anyway, it was just me being selfish. Luckily there was no school for the month, so I had plenty of time. There's nothing keeping me from helping.
ちょっと待った。私は更生するなんて言ってない。
And now you don't get a say in this. Shut the up. So, by your reaction, I say you clearly don't want to become a spirit, right? I don't want to lose this apartment. You don't want to become a spirit. What's the problem?
それはそうだけど。
She didn't want to be demoted, but something inside Akane still couldn't accept it.
私は荒神なの。自由に生きてこその荒神なのに、個性なんて。いきなり何するのさ。
I thought I'd calm you down, but blood was rushing to your head, right?
そうかもしれない。
Connie was pleading with upturned eyes. Her cheeks red. She seemed to always wear a defiant, spirited face. It was refreshing to see her suddenly shy. Suddenly shy. I wanted to see more of that Akane, so I kept petting her hand like a cat.
頭撫でるな。
You don't like it?
いやって撫でられるのは気持ちいいし、悪くないけど気が抜けるという。もう何なのこれ。
But Akane was just the right level of relaxed. I began to talk. That is not the way to phrase it, I think. Like, you should be using the word comfort, right? It was just at the right level of comfort. Like, what? Never mind. Hey, Kane, instead of thinking about the rehabilitation, why not think about satisfaction after? Just try a little bit. I'll do everything I could to support you.
わかったよもう。ショーには助けてもらったし、少しだけなら頑張ってみようかな。
Thank you, Akane. Akane snorted a little and looked away, barefaced and relaxed.
それでそろそろ頭撫でるのはやめてほしいかな。いい加減恥ずかしくなってきた。
Oh yeah, sorry. I took my hand off her head.
まあちょっとくらいならいいんだけどさ。
I guess it was okay for me to touch her. Alright. This has been an extremely long part. This is probably the longest I've ever recorded in one go. Oh my god. An hour and 15 minutes, nearly. Wow. So, I hope you guys will be content with just this episode for the week, or maybe just one more part. Like, this is 2 parts worth already. So, I hope you guys are satisfied with this for now. Huh? Oh. Can I say? Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright, so it's time to end this, eh? Wow. From the way I kept going on and going on and going on without stopping, like, you could probably tell, I mean, this is but an enjoyable read for now, so far. Yeah. I'll not delay this ending any longer, so yeah. Like, comment, subscribe for more of this new series of Kami's This Goddess. And you can support me on Patreon too. Yeah, that would be all. And also follow my Twitter for H scenes. That would be last. Yeah. That's all. I'll see you in the next part.